fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And another ball.
2-0.
The lefty fires to the left side, but it is well fouled. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out to short, Lopez. To first, one up, one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Wow, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
His hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Stepping in, Junior Caminero. And that's outside. Ball one. Lau over at first with one away.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at, and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And here it comes.
Cold night like tonight, the last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Lowe. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's Jose Siri. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Crochet, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that's ball 4.
Perfect.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one right here.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Swung on, popped off left side. And that's the 3rd out. And the Rays leave him loaded. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No school. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And towing the slab of this one, Shane McClanahan. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. The hitters have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. And a pitch. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. The pitch. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The line to the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Lopez up to the plate. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So 2 down. Andrew Benintendi digs in now. That one's in there. 1-1. Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground. Loud. Whips it to first. What a play. Inning over. The White Sox lead 1. Scoreless after 1. Back at guaranteed rate field. And now, Christopher Morel. Morel hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the bat in that zone, hold the ball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, square up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Workman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty. And that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone, and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get rid of those inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Yeah, one of those umpires you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Late on that fastball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Right through there for a strike. One down, bases empty. Foul ball still 0-2. That one is upstairs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. McClanahan back to work. Just missed.
Only one, no play.
That's outside. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball blew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder. He wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the ground in the run. 2 down. And now Yohan Moncada. Gets the outside corner with that one. And he swings over the top there.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. And balls like this, pop-ups sometimes will carry out.
Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a bouncer, Caminero. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. The pitch. That's a little bit low. That's outside. Now 2-0. And another ball. That's full for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
The 3-1. And out front there as he swings through it. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Drill to right, way back there, and that is gone. gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
So up next, Junior Caminero. And that's too high.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The lefty fires. And that one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss. Going on. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. And through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground to third, Moncada whips it across, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Down to the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. McClanahan back to work. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. It's going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The line of the pitch. And another ball.
He was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Great back and forth with that at-bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In the air, center field. He's got it. One down. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with a punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that has it. It's someone who succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Palacios makes the catch, and that is the inning. So one left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here on the south side, out of the fourth. Now, Richie Palacios. The line of the pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. The technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. That clips the zone, 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. This to third. In time, Devon. 2 quick outs here at the top of the 4th. Two outs, base is empty. Ben Workpet next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Two outs. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 2-2. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. They're up 2-0. Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Close, but call the ball. 1-0. And you play behind guys, they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. In there at the knees.
Logan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can use your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Inside, almost got him. Right side. Wow. Sends it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Benintendi up here. Grounded out his first time up. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That one misses in the dirt. The White Sox trailing by 2. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Long in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, ball, 1 strike.
Two out, space is empty. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Diaz moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. The line to kick the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Yandy Diaz now. Diaz, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Benintendi ranging after it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gavin Sheets. And he deals. And a good eye there.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That misses. And the count is 2-0.
Cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2-1 now. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff runner.
Fly ball down the line. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't put it really up enough to really drive it.
Here is Moncada. He's over 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. He's set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls on the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Rays leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And for a strike. And 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this while he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is a treat to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Shy Sox held in check here. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Crochet back to work. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Throws high and over his head.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Crochet will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jake Eater.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Josh Lowe. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. At the belt and fires. Swing and a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Jose Siri. That clips a corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
0-2 now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. De Los Santos warming up as well. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Step off throw to first. Low, back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Low at first, 1 gone. And there's the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. And another ball. And a 4-pitch walk.
Interesting, he went with the off speed and then walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with a fastball.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Foul off down the right side. One out. Runners at first and second. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Ben Workpet next to hit for the Rays. And foul ball. That's to third. Moncada takes the runner for 1, and it's 2. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Dominic Fletcher. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Now fly ball to right center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Then there's 1 down.
The second baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That keeps a corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Pitch out there. 2 away now.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Nicky Lopez. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. Back to the mound, he's got it. Gets it to first. What a play, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back at guaranteed rate field, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. As the lefty gets to work. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first, Vaughn. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Brandon Lau. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Check swing, went around. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. These pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
0-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the inning, Luis Robert now. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
He starts with the leadoff man. They need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just missed. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Benintendi to the plate. That clips the corner. The Rays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It's so impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Outside low, and the count 1-2. That one drifts inside. Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Number
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Slice down the right side. The 1-1. And another ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one, you tip your cap.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Still in total command of the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing a high fly ball down the right field line. Got it. Nice grab. One up, one down. Now. Josh Lowe next to him for the Rays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Ron Marinaccio appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Schuster, a left-hander, also throwing. Ball one there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi hustling after it. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down. Now for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fly ball center field. Robert on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri makes a nice running catch.
Now, third baseman, Yohan.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
1 down, base is empty. Now pop up on the infield. Diaz moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 13. Stassi.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Max Stassi. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Touch the corner, and that's strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. It skips into there. And down the lefty. And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Coach, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Dominic Fletcher. And a ball to the right fielder. Two outs. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and throwing. Clevenger, a power lefty, up as well. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The White Sox lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. And a pitch. Just missed. Outside, and it's 2-0. The pitch. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Calls it in for the out. 1 away. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty. That's ball for a strike. Ball into the count. The lefty fires. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now Ben Workfed, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Bounced out to short, Lopez. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Edwin Uceta taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1, no strikes. That curve drops in for a strike. That one misses. 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Nicky Lopez. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he picks it up in foul territory. And one finds the zone. The ball's 2 strikes.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bounced up the middle. Walls. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Over it.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, that 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. It just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. And that one finds its way through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Much other than just a willingness to go the other way. It's a team bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch misses. The Rays leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. In there at the knees for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Saved it. That one felt good, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Siggy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. On a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. righty to the plate. And delivers outside.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
The final score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays. Score run, 7 hits, no errors. They led 5 runners on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They led 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And be reminded of please drive by safely.